Let's have a look. What am I doing? A diddly live. Concentration face on. Let's see who's on first. Literally, I can only be 22 minutes. So I'll have to get my iPad from upstairs as well for the lounge. Let's have a look. Josephine Johnson, good morning to you. You've gone and got yourself a gold medal. Last live before Christmas and you grab a gold. Karen, good morning. You're silver. And Angela Gibson, good morning. You're bronze. Morning, Sue. Never mind. Number 4. Good morning, Andrew and Teresa. Good morning, Sue. How are you? Morning, Eileen and Wendy and Charlie and Marie. Who have we got on Instagram? Let's have a look. Who's the first one to speak on Instagram? Jill Haig, good morning. Insta Gold. How lovely is that? Ellie, good morning. Insta Silver. Right then. Right, let's crack on because I do have to be quite quick. I just didn't have a chance yesterday to come on and do a live, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Yes, Jill's delighted with the gold medal on Instagram. It's odd how they mean quite a lot to people, don't they? Somebody emailed me, how do I get a medal? You just have to have quick fingers. You know, it's something literally, you just have to be quick. When you get a notification to say, I've got to come on and say something, and it's the first 3 people to say. So yes, please do share it. I'd be massively grateful. It does make a difference. Getting hold of Karen in Basingstoke, sat on the sofa, not being asked. You know, she sat there thinking, I hate Christmas. I've already started eating shit. I can't be asked. I'm just fed up and I'm going to put a stone on and, you know, my dog might have COVID. Just all sorts of stuff going on in people's lives. There's some really horrible stuff as well, isn't it, at the moment, obviously. And it's a worry for a lot of people. But now more than ever is a time to be looking after yourself. So if we can get to Karen in Basingstoke, who's feeling shit about herself, no confidence, because you share it, and there's somebody you share it with then shares it, they go, look at this knobhead from the north. You know, and there might be one sentence that either somebody says on the video or I say that can just resonate, and that can be enough to inspire somebody to take action. So that's why I love you to share it. So, because it really does make a difference. So thank you. Oh, Ellie, bless you, on day 6 of COVID. I know I had it a year ago. I had it last January, very beginning of January last year, and it was horrific. So I hope you recover soon, Ellie. It's different for everybody, isn't it? So sending lots of love. Hi, Christine. Hi, Dawn. So I've forgotten what I was going to talk about. I'd literally wrote it in the blurb and I've forgotten. I knew I won't be able to see the blurb now because it's live. I literally can't remember. Oh, yes, that was it. Be mindful. Thank you, Valerie. So I want you to stay mindful. That's my top tip this morning, is to stay mindful over Christmas. I fully get that Christmas is an awful time for a lot of people, and a big hug to you lot, but other people absolutely love it. It's different for everybody. But whatever you do, I want you to stay mindful. I want you to stay mindful with your food choices, but I want you to stay mindful just with yourself, you know, and with everything that's going on around you, and look for the gratitude and stuff, you know, because we don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot of uncertainty going about and people are speculating and depressing other people with their speculations. You know, it does make me laugh how people, they've heard a conversation or they saw a bit on the news, they think they've seen a bit of news that nobody else has seen, and they make up this story about what's going to happen and their opinion, and everybody's entitled to their opinions, but sometimes, do you know what, keep them to yourself. You know, I was having my nails done yesterday. Look at my Christmas nails, little bits of snow on. I don't usually do stuff like that, but I fancied it. And lovely Beth, bless her, she says it's the amount of people who are going, oh, we're going to be in lockdown after Christmas. And she just doesn't need to hear it, because it's a worry enough for little small businesses like that who rely solely on clients visiting the homes and the little businesses, you know, and it is. And I think people just need to think twice and try and stay mindful and positive. And the easiest way to do that is if you're looking after yourself, but if you are like Karen in Basingstoke and you've already pressed the fuck it button and it's that depressed, what's the word I'm looking for? Depressed. If it's that pressed in, it's stuck, you know, just know that it can come out again. Get yourself out for a walk, get drinking your water. I'm still doing the 4 litres. I've had a couple of days where I've probably only done 3 and a bit. It's my second one of these this morning. Nearly done that one as well. So that'll be 1.5 litres for me. So more Julie and Oxford, more meadows here than hills, but still a good hour's walk. Look forward to it, actually. Julie, you've cracked it. If you're looking forward to your walk, there are some parts of the country now. When we went, where was it, down south where we went? Not when we did a parachute jump this year for my son's birthday, Ben, and we went this parachute, and I went off walking a couple of times in the day, and it just amazes me how flat it was. You couldn't see a hill. I was just walking through these fields, these paths, and it was just flat for evermore. And I'm not being funny, but I like a hill. I like a surprise, I like the ups and downs and the fact that you can't see everything. Helen, you're exactly right. Positive, mindful and grateful is a far better mindset to have. If you do get shitty, if you do feel crappy, literally always works for me. Get out for a walk and on it. Don't be walking on social media and thinking. The trouble is people go out for a walk and they just then think about all the shit that's going on in their life, and then they come back more depressed. I've done that myself, but it does really help. But just spend your walk being grateful. Just look for stuff this week, because it's all too easy to get caught up in the busyness, the shitty busyness of life that you've got to do. You've got to go to Tesco, you've got to get the pate, or you've got to get your feta cheese, and I must get flowers for them, and I must do that, and that present still needs wrapping, and I still need to sort the lights out on the tree that stopped working, and it's all got to be perfect. And I should have spoken about that, really. And it can get really stressful, and none of it matters. None of it matters, really. And all about having your expectations. And the best way is just not to have any expectations. I mean, it's delightful at the moment because Nancy came home last week. Ben, Joe and Chrissy came yesterday, which is just lovely. So I'm switching off at lunchtime today. I'm not even doing stories because I don't want to be distracted. I just want to enjoy it because it's going to happen so rarely. And I just want to appreciate it. And we've not really a lot of plans, obviously, apart from Christmas Day and stuff, and Boxing Day we're stopping in and going for a walk and playing games and that sort of stuff. But I'm still not having any expectations, because when you have expectations, you assume people are going to behave in a certain way. I used to do that a lot with Simon. People are going to behave in a certain way, and when they don't, it's not wrong or right, or you want people to enjoy things like you enjoy things, but that's not always the case. It's just best not to have any expectations. It's far easier, and you just go with the flow, and everybody's different. And I think that always really helps my mindset, really. I just never forget that story I read listened to on a Audible book, and I can't even remember what book it was, or else I'd credit it. And it was this lady, she was from Australia, and she was with a bloke who already had a son. She was a stepmother to a child, but they weren't married. And they had a really, really good relationship. He was about 12 years old, this boy. And she said she just loves him, honestly. And she said she loves doing stuff for him. And there was one day she was picking him up from school, and she thought, I'm going to surprise him and take him to the beach. And she'd done a picnic and everything. She'd done a picnic for this boy and, taking games. And she says, oh, I'd love it. And anyway, she got to school and she picked him up. So going to the beach, and he didn't want to go. And he said, I just don't fancy it. And she goes, oh, why not? I put all this effort in for you. I thought you'd love it. Well, thanks, but I just really don't feel like it. And she had her sunglasses. I'll never forget. And she said she was crying behind her sunglasses. She was so hurt and upset because she'd put all this effort in, because she'd made this expectation of having this perfect afternoon on the beach with a stepson and to bond that relationship even more. That's the story she told herself that was going to happen. And when it just didn't happen because he didn't want to do it, she really, 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 really felt hurt. She said she didn't want him to see her crying, but she was crying behind her sunglasses. And I know how she felt, because, that I can be like that when you want things to go a certain way. And it was such a good lesson for me that, and ever since listening to that, and it must have been a couple of years ago, I've really taken heed of it. and just to remind myself that not all our expectations are different. So I think that can take a lot of pressure off you for Christmas. Thank you, Ellie. Do you know what? Yeah, you can't with yours because of COVID, but you're grateful for being alive and the internet. I know the internet can be a wonderful thing, can't it? Sending you lots of love, Ellie. Yeah, Shelley. Oh, bless you, Shelley. She's got all her 4 boys at home for Christmas Day, not even girlfriends, just them. It's so precious. Well, I just love it. We've got Chrissy up this time. It's grand. It's just like, you know, it's lovely when the 5 of you just become the 6. You know, it's great. It really is. But Nancy's working Christmas Day. Oh, Kim, bless you, day 6 of COVID. Miss going out for walks so much. Look, I have a tiny garden. So today got to go light the fire and sit outside. Well, I want you to do that, Kim. I want you to get yourself a lovely hot chocolate or a coffee or something and sit all wrapped up. And I want you just to sit in front of that fire and have 5 minutes of total mindfulness on yourself. Do that for me. Morning, Leanna. You all right? CS, can you use normal debit? Simon, people can use a normal debit card, can't they, to pay for the 20-minute triumph? People can use a normal debit card. Yeah. Yes, because we have Stripe now. It's not just PayPal. We also have Stripe, which facilitates. Changed it on the checkout now, so it says debit card, credit card. All right, so it just said credit card, so he's changed the wording. So yes, Julie, you can absolutely use a debit card. Yeah, that's lovely. Simon said he did send you a message, but I understand that they get thing. So talking of the 20-minute triumph, obviously I'm not going to be on over Christmas. I'll be next live on the 27th, round about 9:30. It depends when Ben and Chrissy and Joe are going, because I want to wave them off. So round about 9:30, I'll be doing a live on that water talk. Even if you're not going to join the 20-minute triumph, if you've no intention to join it, I still want you to come and do the join for this, because I'll get into your head and I'll give you some top tips on how to drink water. And there's one that you just don't want to miss, because it's a fail-safe way on how to drink more water. And not a lot of people show it. You know, there's so many facts and figures on why you should drink water, but some people forget to portray the basics of it and really how to do it. So I'm going to do that on the 27th, around about 9:30. So the 20-minute triumph is open to book now still, but you've got a week. It shuts on the 31st of December. So after Christmas, I'll be reminding you about it, but also still coming on. Even if you don't want to join these videos, hopefully there's still stuff in it that you still find inspiring. Marie, come on the water talk. Marie, you must have heard it loads, and she still loves it. I hope I'm not feeling hormonal, because if I'm feeling hormonal and all the children are leaving, so it might be a bit weird. I get even worse. I can't say there won't be bad language in it. I can't say they won't be calling people out on their own bullshit excuses, but we love it. I just want to convince you the difference of drinking water. And I'm not asking you to do 4 litres, but I want you to get up to 2. You know, I'm going to show you how not a lot that is really. I've got a little demo. And Marie, there's going to be some new content in the water talk that nobody's ever seen. It was just something that dawned on me a couple of weeks ago when I had to drink water from a different source. And I thought, really? So I'll be sharing that on the day after Boxing Day on the 27th. So Marie, new content. She'll be tuning in from a kitchen, eating a Lindor balls or coffee creams out of a tin. So yes, the 20-minute triumph is all. People still ask me, what is this 20-minute triumph? I want you to walk for 20 minutes every single day in January, every day in January. No excuses, and literally, unless you get COVID and have to self and you're not allowed out, when you can still walk around your garden or you can still walk around your house, because I will be putting a couple of indoor step workouts in as well, because there are people who can't leave. But ideally, I want you to get out into the fresh air for 20 minutes minimum. But that's all I ask of you, 20 minutes every single day in January. I want you to be more mindful and drinking your water every single day in January. And that is it. And if you do that, I then want you to sit back and watch the magic happen. of how chuffed you're going to be with yourself when you start going to bed at night. You can still have your Lindor balls. You can still have your mince pie a week on Tuesday if you find one and you have to scrape the mould off in the cupboard. You can still have that with your half-price brandy cream that you've got from M&S day after Boxing Day. I love getting my half-price cream. All the things you could save money on at Christmas. I love getting a bargain on a mince pie and ice cream after Christmas. Saving 40p. And I'm not even joking. I'm not. So I'm having hot flush. Oh my God. Oh God, I am. Dear me, where did that one come from? That was full on. Oh, excuse me. Dear me. But yes, the people who've already started, there's a lot of people, there's over 450 people who signed up for the 20-minute triumph. And there's a lot of them who are emailing me saying they've already started drinking water and going out for a walk every day, and already they're seeing the difference already. And that's just them doing it on their own. Wait till they're involved in a big group and they've got motivational talks every day. It's not done on Get Over Yourself. You'll hardly see me on Get Over Yourself, obviously, unless there's a lockdown or something, which we're not even talking about that because we're remaining positive. Well, I'm just going to be in the private Facebook group in the 20-minute triumph. I'll be doing a live every single day for about half an hour. Well, it might be 15 minutes, it might be 40 minutes, I'll see. I don't like to put a time thing on it. And they're going to be at 9:30, the lives, apart from 2 days a week on a Wednesday and Thursday. I'm going to do them at 6:30 because I'm going to be encouraging you, not telling you much, to get up early at least a couple of days a week and experience an early morning walk, because it's just bloody fabulous. Shelley, I know you're a fan of early morning walking. And I'll be doing the lives. And the lives, the biggest question is, do I have to watch it live? No, you don't. A lot of people, it's called the Catch Up crew, watch on Catch Up. So you don't have to watch live. Now, if you haven't joined and you want more information about the 20-minute triumph, it is literally the least expensive, most cost effective, the simplest, best value program I've ever done, without a shadow of a doubt, because it is only £31 for 31 days in January. It's 31 quid. And it's live content every day. I've got Sam Wild, my amazing mindset coach, who's going in and doing two full-on live group coaching sessions. It will be talking about self-sabotage, why we do it and how to avoid it, and also be talking about consistency and how to create it. And I'll be banging on about consistency because that is what makes the change, and that's what we're going for. And when I told him the idea that I had for this program, I remember he just sat back and look, I like to do my impression of Sam. I'm going to have to go in a minute because I've got a live wise bearded one. He sat back and said, I said, what do you think of it, Sam? He went, it's absolutely brilliant. He said, honestly, Sally, if you do this if you can get women to sign up for this 20-minute triumph, it's actually nothing to do with the steps and the water. It is to do with women making the decision to decide that they are worthy of that time, that they are worthy of spending that money on themselves, to gift themselves that time every day, like to commit that time to themselves every day for 20 minutes. It says, if you can get women to commit to that, I remember he just sat back and went, it's going to change lives. I'll never forget it. Honestly, he said, it's going to change lives. That's my Sam impression. And he's absolutely right, because I know it does change lives. Drinking water, doing your steps. Obviously, you're not going to lose 4 stone in January drinking water and walking for 20 minutes a day, but you will lose weight it depends what else you're eating, but it's what it leads on to. Look for the testimonials that I'm going to be posting and the videos. And they're real life ones. They're from people who came into my membership, and we always start them on walking and water. You start to get this love of exercise. You start to get this appreciation of the effort that you put in and how proud you feel of yourself. And instead of going to bed saying you're a fat bitch, you're crap, you're rubbish, you've not done this workout, you've not drunk water, you've eaten shit all day, and you hate the world and the wife and your husband because he breathes heavily, and that your dog shat on the rug again, and you're just sick of life, you go to bed thinking, do you know what, 6 days now I've been out walking every day for 20 minutes and I'm feeling the difference of the water. I'm managing my 2 litres. I've never done that in my life. And you bore the people next to you in bed because you just start chuffed with yourself. And you wake up and you start searching for other areas of your life where you can give yourself that chuffness, because it becomes addictive. I absolutely guarantee it. Oh, Christine, bless you. I'm worthy of it, she says. And Christine's done brilliantly. 3 stone she's lost this year, and it all started with walking and water. She's absolutely amazing. Give it a try. You will not regret it. Yes, I did, Shelley. The bed's down now because Joe's here. He's gone to have his booster. Oh, Brenda, bless you. That's lovely. Would like to wish everyone, do you know what? You're all brilliant on here. You're all lovely how you support one another. Would like to wish everyone a wonderful Christmas, especially yourself and Sam. You give so much and don't realise the impact you have on so many lives. Oh, that is really lovely of you, Brenda. Thank you so much. Have a good rest. Yeah, I can't wait to, honestly, that massage this afternoon, I'm just going to let it all go. And I'm going to come back, and I promise I'm just going to give it my all in January. It makes me emotional thinking about it. I'm going to give it my all to get as many people like Christine Wickham, who is just incredible. I want as many people to experience what Christine has experienced this year, and all because she started going out for a walk every day and drinking water, and the difference she feels about herself. She's proud of herself. Her family are proud of her, you know, and it's just unbelievable. And I want as many people to experience that. So I'm going to show up, I tell you, for you in January in that private group. I can't wait. And if you think this page is supportive, this is an open group. Wait till you get inside a private Facebook group with this, and people start posting pictures and pictures of the walks they've done, and people saying, do you know what, I really, really struggled today. I really didn't want to go. And then they went, and when I did, but it was wonderful. And then somebody else posted, I'm not doing it, I really can't be arsed. And then somebody posts on their comment, come on, you can do it, and let me know you've done it. And then they'll go out and do the walk, then they'll tag that person and say, I did it. It's just heartwarming, it really is. Sue North, bless you. Start in January with the 20-minute triumph, carving out those precious minutes for yourself, and who knows what it will lead to. The thing is, Sue North, we do know what it leads to, don't we? It leads to just good stuff. Thank you. Oh, Valerie, bless you. Merry Christmas to you, side. Thanks for all your life encouragement over the year. They have been amazing. I'm going to miss you in January, but I look forward to catching up with you in February. I consider my life to be a gift, and I'm grateful for every single day. All the very best for 2022. Looking forward to the legendary water talk. And this is the thing, Valerie, even though obviously you're not joining the 20-minute triumph, you still look forward to the water talk. You will still benefit from it. And there's still all the old stuff. There's still YouTube. I'll still be doing my Insta stories in January a bit, and Facebook. Probably not as many. I'll probably still come on and do the odd live on Get Over Yourself. I can't not, but it's just not going to be how I have been doing them. But I can't promise. But Valerie, thank you so much. If you do want to know more about the 20-minute triumph, or to book, and you can't find the link, just say me now on the post. I'm going to have to go, and I will personally, after I've done I'm doing live fitness at 9:30, the tribe. If you're a tribe member, we've got some freestyle festive coming up with some Christmas tunes live in the tribe at 9:30. We do it every Thursday. So just say me if you want to know more about the 20-minute triumph, and you want the link and you don't want to go searching for it. If you just say me, and I will make sure I tag you personally in the link after this video. It'll be in about 40 minutes time. Jane, we're ready. She says we're ready. Si, have you got my iPad?
Downstairs in the living room.
My indoor trainers, running ones, and that down. And I'm coming.
Which
and
your indoor ones? Grey ones?
Yeah.
Bluey sort of
yes, yeah. And
table moved.
yes. and a couple of Christmas hats from the loft. They're just in the door.
Oh my goodness.
Quickly, come on, we're going. So yes, so Kay, me please. Yes, that's absolutely Kay, Leslie, lovely. I will, when I come back in, I've done this live, and Susan and Sabira. Hi, Sabira, lovely to see you. I'll tag you in the link. If you're on Instagram, oh, I can see that. I will DM you at Liz. I can't because it's live. That's because I don't know how to access the comments after a live. So just send me a DM if you're on Instagram. Slide into my DMs. Why the hell they say that, I don't know. What do you mean slide? Have you got slippy shoes on or something? Just, you know, just send me a DM on Instagram. And oh, thank you, Valerie. She loves my emails. Well, the one's coming out tomorrow. Every Friday morning, you get an email with a rant normally attached. Valerie, I'm famous on your live. Hi, Meg. Merry Christmas to you as well. Oh, lovely, Sheena. Lovely to see you on live. Right, I've got to go. So if you're watching on catch up, providing you do it before lunchtime, because I'm switching off, that'll be me now. You won't see me at all. No emails, no checking messages, no responding to tags. I'm not going on Facebook, not going on Instagram until the 27th. I'll be back at 9:30 on the 27th with that water talk and the most important demonstration on how to drink more water than you're ever going to see anywhere. Well, you won't see it anywhere else because people, you know, brush over the obvious. So thank you so much for all your support this year. You're just amazing. It's just such a lovely page, and it's you that makes it this. Thanks for every like, every comment, showing up when you get a notification. Massively appreciate it. All right. Yes, Christine, I'm coming now to do the live fitness. Oh, thanks, Meg. I'm coming now. I'll be literally switching off here and going to do live fitness in the tribe. Bye, Instagram. Cheery ho. And now, and bye, Facebook.